You ever wonder how someone with a salary of less than six figures can retire wealthy? Well, it's all about timing and tax strategy. Here's how. So when you look at investments, you've got different types of taxable money. There's really three different types of tax buckets. You've got tax-free, that's traditionally Roth IRA, Roth 401k. The money you put in, you pay taxes on it when you earn it, but all of the growth and all the future withdrawals are tax-free, meaning we prepay today to save in the future. Then you have a taxable account or tax-deferred account, and that is any money that you put in, you defer paying the taxes on. However, in the future, all of those withdrawals coming out are going to be fully taxable to you at that time. And then you have just what they call non-qualified, or money that you invest, you do pay the taxes on it. And as the money grows, you'll pay capital gains taxes in the future. It's not a retirement account. So you have tax-free, tax-deferred, and that non-qualified account. So if you're in your 20s, the best thing you can do is max out the tax-free bucket. I can't stress the importance of how beneficial it is to pay your taxes now and not defer them. So many people got caught up in the trap of these tax-deferred accounts. A lot of them didn't have any other options as well. They said, oh, in retirement, your income's going to be down and you'll pay less money in taxes. And the fact is, it's just not true. We deal with this every single day. From those that have saved $500,000 in retirement all the way up to $10, $15 million for retirement. Their income taxes don't go down in retirement, and they might have saved on, say you put $10,000 in an account, you save tax on $10,000. If it grows to $60,000, now I owe tax on $60,000. The math just doesn't work. So max out those Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks. You can use low-cost people out there like Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, very low fees or no fees, and you can even start with something small like $50 a month. Let that money grow tax-free for your entire career and catch all the profit later. As I mentioned, don't get distracted by the taxed later bucket or the tax-deferred bucket. If you're single, no kids, or maybe what they call DINK, dual income, no kids, you can afford to live on less now and save money for later in the future. So if you're in your 20s, time is the biggest benefactor you have, and let that money grow tax-free. In your 30s and 40s, that's okay. Still got good news for you. A lot of times there's less disposable income. Maybe there's kids now, things like that. Paying for a family, more financial commitments. However, a lot of times you're now making more money. And even if you cross over the threshold where you're not eligible for those Roth IRA contributions, for an individual, or if you're married, it's $138,000 for individuals, $218,000 for married. You can do things like a backdoor Roth IRA. That's where you put money in a traditional IRA. You don't get the tax break on it, but then you just move it over into the Roth IRA. That's one money to get it moved over. The other thing is Roth 401k. There is no income limitations on that. And so if your employer offers a Roth 401k for you and or your spouse, you can really max those out upwards of around $40,000 to $50,000, sometimes more depending on your age. So you can really put some money away and start to catch up if you're a little bit behind. If you're in your 50s and you've been keeping most of those investments in tax-free accounts, right now you're seeing and reaping the benefits of having that tax-free money for you. If your income has gone way up and you're in some of the top two brackets, we can run some numbers to see, does it make sense to start deferring a little bit of those taxes? Really don't want to start doing that till you're over that $500,000, $750,000 a year income. But if you haven't started saving up to this point, it isn't too late. Hopefully you're at the peak of your career. You've got high income. Hopefully you've been smart with debt. And it is possible to play catch up even kind of in the 11th hour. In Start Late, Finish Rich by David Bach, he says you need to be putting around 2 hours worth of your pay into a retirement account of some kind. So even in your 50s, not too late to really play catch up really quick. Everybody's situation is different. We understand that. We can help you with some of these forward-looking tax strategies and tax planning at beaconcm.com, or you can click the link below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for other episodes just like this.